Yo, guys, what's up? Welcome to the Devolution of Film segment of the Punky Action News Squad. Doing something a little different this week. Instead of just a review of like one movie, I'm doing a top 10 list. Let me put down my beer. 10. Top 10 favorite Stephen King movies. And this kind of goes along with, it's in conjunction with the next 2 episodes of the Devolution Podcast will be Stephen King based, with next week's episode being, we are going through every Stephen King film adaptation and talking about them. And then the week after that, we will be getting into a deep dive on Carrie, where we'll be discussing the book and all 4 movies in that franchise. So, let's get to it. Top 10 favorite Stephen King movies. Number 10. Maximum Overdrive, baby. Come on now. Is this a good movie? No. Are there much better movies based on Stephen King works that I could have put into this spot? Yeah, there are. But are there any other movies in history where the soundtrack is completely AC/DC? No. Not that I know of. And if so, I need to see that movie. So therefore, Maximum Overdrive lands the number 10 spot on my list. Yeah. If you haven't seen Maximum Overdrive, go check it out, man. It's just a good, it's a wild ride. A bunch of trucks come to life, and they're trying to kill the people. The poor fucking people. There's a part where a soda machine spits soda cans at a bunch of little kids' heads. And that part makes me laugh really hard. I love it. One of my favorite scenes in cinema history. I think my neighbor just died upstairs also. Speaking of dead bodies, coming in at number 9 on the list, we have Stand By Me.
I see him!
Aw, there's no one standing near me. So, how you doing? This movie makes the cut because it's just so fucking cutesy. What a cutesy little movie this is. It's just a classic. I love the soundtrack. A lot of fucking bubblegum. Is it a lollipop? It's a lollipop with the bubblegum inside. Go check out Stand By Me. Great one. We have Children of the Corn Freud. Outlander! You got fucking Malichi in there. You got little Toadstool. What's his name? Isaac. Fucking great movie. The little kids go ham on the whole town, kill all the parents, and they end up doing a bunch of cool cult shit, and they got a fucking cop all strung up in the cornfield, man. Beats the hell out of my childhood, I'll tell you that. My childhood just had a bunch of going to school and shit. Lame. Number 7, Dr. Sleep.
I always called it The Shining.
I could use some sleep. I am fucking beat. Where's Dr. Sleep at? You know what? The kind of sleep, though, it's the forever sleep. You don't need Ewan and his little kitty showing up fucking Asriel there. Dr. Sleep is a really fun flick. It is the follow-up to The Shining, and I really enjoy it. It's really fun. Go check that one out. Number 6, Misery. Kathy Bates is fucking awesome in this movie. She kidnaps the actor Paul Sheldon and just does really awful things to the poor man. He didn't do anything except for just try to write some books. And he gets his feet all bashed.
It's for the best.
Hey, please! And just fucking typewriters flying all around the room and shit. It's a fucking whole situation. Misery, absolutely great movie. Go check that out. I'm actually going to watch that after I record. There's no we. Like I said, there was nobody standing by me. But after I film this, I'm going to watch Misery again, because it's been a while since I've seen it. Speaking of it, number 5 is It. Chapters 1 and 2, the newer versions, the reboots. Now, I know a lot of people feel very nostalgic for the, the 90s miniseries version. Look, I like it too myself. But it's never really held up to me. I've never been like a huge fan of the original version, but I really enjoyed 1 and 2 of the newer ones. So If you haven't seen those yet, go check it out. I'm sure most of you watching this have seen that shit. Fucking good stuff. Number 4, Silver Bullet. First of all, Gary Busey. Also, there's fucking a preacher werewolf, man. Ah! I kind of look like a werewolf these days. Number 3, Carrie. The original 1976 Sissy Spacek, PJ Souls, Johnny Travolta gets a... The fuck? Great movie. Definitely. If some of you watching, you might be some young kids, I don't know. How old am I? What's my age again? I just blinked 182 times, but you couldn't see because of my shades. Go check out Carrie, man. The original Carrie, 1976. Lovely movie. A lot of dirty pillows. You know what I mean? Right in the beginning, too. Number 2. Now, this movie stands out as... I've said it before. If you listen to the podcast or if you watch any of my other movie reviews, this movie stands out as one of the only movies that has ever and still does fucking scare the shit out of me, man. And it's mostly due to one character, Zelda. Ooh. This movie, of course, Pet Sematary, the 1989 version.
Sometimes that is better.
We're not even gonna talk about the 2019 version. That movie is shunned. You don't want to go down that road. That's the 2019 version. Don't go down that road. It is, of course, it's got cheese and it doesn't necessarily go with the book all the time. And what I try to really do is separate the book from the movies. I don't watch the movies and really be like, oh, they left this out. You know, there are things that bother me when something's left out of the book, that left out of the movie that was really fucking cool in the book. But that's life. That's something us as Stephen King movie and book reading fans have just had to deal with over the years. So I've gotten over it. But the Pet Sematary original movie, one of my favorites. Check it out. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The moment I've been waiting for. I don't know why I'm dancing. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling this shit. Hold on. Well, I need dance drinks. Number 1. Why don't you guess? Why don't you sit there? We'll sit there. I want you to guess. What is number 1 on my list? What did I forget? What haven't I said yet? What could it be? Is it Sleepwalkers? Is it Firestarter? Vital, it's a fun movie. It's not on the list. No. Let's see here. Christine? No. What is it? What is it going to be? All right, I'll tell you. Number 1, in my opinion, and if it's not in your opinion, then fuck off. Just one of the best movies ever made. It transcends any of the genre. It doesn't matter what kind of movies you like. You know, if you don't like horror movies, fuck off. Watch The Shining. That's number 1 on the list, baby.
Ready? Give me the band.
It's just a masterpiece of a movie. I, in recent years, have literally become obsessed with this movie. Every time I watch it, I just fall more in love with it. And it's kind of like The Overlook. It's drawing me in. So there's something going on there, I think. The Shining, I mean, you have just absolutely brilliant performances from Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall. Directed, of course, by Stanley Kubrick, he pushed the actors and the crew and everyone to great lengths to pull off this movie. But maybe a little too far there, Stan. But we'll talk about that at a later date. It's so fucking good. Go watch The Shining. You've seen it already. Go watch it again. As soon as you finish up here on the News Squad, fucking put on The Shining and have a good time watching it and tell them the fucking D sent you. Red rum. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll get back to all the other fucking cool shit going on the show tonight. But I just want to thank you all for watching my segment. I love you all. And please go check out the Devolution Podcast, available on Spotify and iTunes and all the things on the screen, dude. And thanks for checking out the top 10 list here. Let me know if there's some things you want to see me do, rankings of top 10 lists, whatever the fuck you want. Let me know if you want to see some things. And maybe I'll do them. And I don't know, man. Check out the podcast. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.